Capricorn, what if I told you that between June 18th and June 21st, the universe is opening one final door, and if you miss it, you could stay stuck until 2033? No, this isn't a metaphor. This is your last karmic checkpoint, a soul-deep test that could rewrite your entire future, or keep you repeating the same painful patterns for the next 8 years. You've felt it, haven't you? The pressure building, the random 3 a.m. wake-ups, the signs you can't explain, the heavy feeling that something is coming, but you don't know what. That's not in your head. It's real. You're being tested. You're being watched. And if you're a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn rising, this is not just a message. It's a spiritual warning. It's a wake-up call from the universe. Because what happens next depends on what you do between June 18th and June 21st. Between June 18th and June 21st, something massive is happening in the sky. Saturn, your ruling planet, is locking into a tense alignment with the karmic south node. This isn't just astrology, this is spiritual math. And Capricorn, you're at the center of the equation. Saturn represents karma, discipline, structure, and life lessons. The South Node holds past life baggage, generational patterns, and emotional dead weight. When they collide, it's not chaos, it's a cosmic test, and the universe is watching one thing. Will you repeat, or will you rise? These 4 days are not normal. That argument that hits too deep, that fear that comes out of nowhere, that sudden wave of déjà vu, it's not random, it's a karmic mirror, showing you exactly where your soul is still trapped. And here's the truth. You've faced this test before, in different forms, in different lifetimes. But this time, the universe wants to see, will Capricorn finally break the cycle? Because if you do, everything changes. Capricorn, between June 18th and June 21st, you're going to see signs. But they won't come as flashing lights, they'll come as tests, disguised as people, emotions, and situations that feel all too familiar. Here are 3 spiritual warnings you must watch for. 1. People from your past suddenly reappear. Out of nowhere, an old friend, ex-lover, or even someone who hurt you pops back in. But listen carefully, they're not here to heal, they're here to test your growth. This isn't fate trying to reunite you, it's karma checking if you finally let go of the loop. Do not fall for guilt. Do not chase closure. Do not romanticize the past, because if you do, you go right back to square one. 2. You're triggered by authority or control. Get ready for power struggles with your boss, a parent, your partner, or even the system itself. Capricorn, you've been programmed to seek structure, to respect the rules, to hold it all together. But during this window, the universe is going to push hard to break your addiction to approval. Why? Because you're no longer meant to serve systems that don't serve your soul. This is your invitation to choose your inner authority over external validation. 3. Sudden fear of losing everything. This one's the sneakiest. You may feel like everything's about to collapse. Your job, your money, your relationship, your image. But that fear, it's not reality. It's the final karmic illusion. And if you react out of panic, out of scarcity, you fail the test. But if you breathe, pause, and trust the unseen path ahead, you unlock a timeline your soul has been waiting for. Capricorn, these warnings aren't here to scare you, they're here to wake you up. Because once you see the test for what it is, you stop playing the same role and start stepping into your real destiny. So Capricorn, the universe is watching. How do you pass the karmic test between June 18th and June 21st? Here's your soul survival guide, 3 steps that could change everything. Step 1, break the pattern. If it feels familiar, it's a trap. If that situation, that emotion, or that person triggers something that feels like déjà vu, stop. Don't react. Don't engage. Don't explain. Just pause. That moment of silence is your superpower. Because every time you choose presence over pattern, you cut a karmic cord. This is not about being perfect, it's about being conscious. Step 2. Detach from the outcome, Capricorn. You're used to chasing results, climbing mountains, hitting goals, proving your worth. But not this time. This is not about what you get, it's about what you release. If something feels stuck, let it go. If someone pulls away, don't chase. If a plan falls apart, don't force it. Saturn's secret lesson is this: control is not power, trust is. And once you stop gripping the steering wheel, the universe can finally take you where you're meant to go. Step 3. Do the karmic cleanse ritual. This ritual is simple, but soul-shifting. On the night of June 18th, when the energy is strongest, light a white candle, symbol of clarity and truth. Take a sheet of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write, "What I release." On the right, write, "What I welcome." Then read this out loud with full intention. I break the loop, I accept the lesson, I walk forward clean. Burn the release side safely, watch it disappear. Fold the welcome side and place it under your pillow before bed. This isn't just a ritual, it's a reprogramming of your subconscious, where old karma hides. And when you do this, you're telling the universe, I'm done with the past, I'm ready for the next level. Let's be clear, this isn't fear-mongering, this is truth. If you ignore the signs between June 18th and June 21st, if you fall back into the old patterns, if you let fear, ego, or attachment win, here's what happens. You'll feel stuck in your job, your relationships, or your finances, like you're constantly spinning your wheels but going nowhere. Opportunities will come, but they'll disappear just as fast. Nothing will stick, nothing will stabilize. You'll start to feel like your life is always almost working, but never fully clicking. And that's not bad luck. That's karma saying, you didn't pass the test, so here it comes again, louder, heavier, harder. Capricorn, let's be real. Your soul is too evolved to live on repeat. You've done this cycle, you've learned these lessons. You are not meant to waste the next 8 years chasing false progress. You're meant to lead, to evolve, to break the chain once and for all. Don't sleep on this test, because the next time it comes, it won't be this gentle. Capricorn, the universe doesn't test the weak, it tests the ready. It tests the ones standing on the edge of their next breakthrough. And this test, June 18th to 21st, this is your spiritual graduation. It's not punishment, it's preparation. You're being called to drop the mask, step out of survival mode, speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. No more hiding who you are to make others comfortable. No more shrinking your light to fit into someone else's box. Capricorn, your 2033 self is already watching, and they are everything you're fighting to become. Free from the past, overflowing in purpose, spiritually aligned and unstoppable. They are rooting for you right now, whispering, just pass this one, everything changes if you do. Because this moment, it's not just a test, it's a portal, a timeline shift, a divine promotion. But only if you say yes to your highest self and refuse to go back. Capricorn, this isn't just another YouTube video, this is your sign. If your heart's pounding, if you've been waking up at strange hours, if you keep seeing 11:11 or feeling sudden waves of emotion with no explanation, it's because your soul already knows this message was meant for you. Subscribe right now and turn on the bell so you never miss another spiritual warning or opportunity like this again. And if you're serious about passing this karmic test, comment this below 11 times to lock in your intention. I break the cycle, I rise with truth, I align with destiny. Share this video with another Capricorn, or someone with Capricorn rising, because someone you love might be standing at the same doorway, not knowing how close they are to a breakthrough. And sometimes, the only way out of the fire is to walk through it. But when you do, You rise from the ashes completely reborn.